viewers and friends. Today I'm going to make another tutorial on cooking. I'm going to make Nopale Ensalada, which is cactus salad. And first of all, Frank, if you can get a little bit closer, not too close to scare everybody, but I have some blue eyeshadow on today. And that is courtesy of ABG 1971, I believe. I hope I got that right. But anyway, she had a contest and I won, and all I did was say enter me, and so I won, and she sent me all kinds of really cute stuff, a little cute makeup bag and eyeshadow, lipstick, eyeliner. So anyway, so the next video I make, I'm going to put on the makeup you sent me, and I have some blue eyeshadow, because I wasn't kidding when I said I have one shade of lipsticks that I've worn for at least 5 years, one shade of eyeshadow that I've worn for at least 5 years. So I got a little bit more, my husband's making me laugh, got a little bit more brave and decided to put on some new eyeshadow. But anyway, let's get started with our ensalada. Come on over here this way. This is, can you get it a little bit closer? Is the light good? This is, I boiled some water. I got a little bit ahead of myself because I thought the nopales weren't cooked. I'm lucky enough to have my sister-in-law, you know, they have nopales over there. They grow them, then they cut them all up and chop them all up, and all I have to do is ask for them. But you should be able to buy some. I don't know if everywhere, but I know someone in Chicago said that she was able to get fresh nopales, so hopefully you will too. And, you know, they were bright green when I first put them in there. I stuck an onion and a garlic for some flavor and of salt. And I just waited till they turned that sage green, and now I'm going to drain them. And one thing about nopales, if you've ever worked with okra, and I'm sure many of you from the South have, it's kind of gooey. There's a little gooey juice that comes out, and you don't want any part of that. So you got to drain it well, rinse it off. Okay, I'm going to cool it off a little bit. It's nice and cool. Take out the onion. There's a garlic clove in there somewhere. There you are. Okay, I'm going to cool it off. Of course, it wasn't really hot because it's been sitting there for a while, so it's not that hot right now. But you can see they turned a sage green. Oh, and I'm telling you, this finally I'm making something that all the ladies who are watching their weight can eat, because this is super low cal. Nopales would have the same calorie intake and the vitamins that would be offered in green beans. So anyway, that's good. There we go. Now I have chopped up 3 bunches of green onions. Try your best to use green onions. You know, regular onions will work, but I just think green onions works best for this salad. So there's 3 bunches of green onions chopped up right here. Oop, I forgot to get a spatula. Okay. And I have 4 small tomatoes chopped up. And a half of a cup of, you know, just, I didn't mash them down. They're just slightly put in there for a half a cup of cilantro. See how pretty that is? Really colorful. A little bit different than what you're used to having. Mix it up really good. Okay, now this is called green pickled jalapeno peppers. Now, how many jalapenos you put in is going to be totally up to you, because like some people like it hot and some people don't. I'm going to cut this up so I can gauge how hot this is. Let me see. Oh, this isn't very hot. I'll be able to put several. Now, you might find it to be too hot. Of course, I'm used to hot stuff, so you might only want to put in 2. I'm going to chop up like 3 or 4 of them. Oops. Good stuff. You hear the TV in the background? Yeah, you should have turned it off. Cut this up little smaller pieces. Okay. think I'm going to put one more in for good measure. Okay, hold on, you know what? I think I'm going to cut up one more tomato. I have one ready to go here because I like it to have a nice pretty color, and the more tomatoes you put in it, the prettier the color. So I'm going to chop up one tomato. So that's going to make it 5 chopped up, 5 small, very small tomatoes. Especially expensive, probably tomatoes are really expensive. I don't know if you can get them, but we're still able to get tomatoes at our 99-cent store, so I got a bunch of tomatoes for 99 cents. So I don't know if you can go to the 99-cent store and get them for that cheap, but that's usually where I get my tomatoes and chili and everything. And anyway, I told you here where I live here in Central California, we have a very high Mexican population, so you can get a lot of food at the store that you might not be able to get somewhere else. And they do sell jalapenos in the bottled up, but they're not very good, and they can do. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, this is 1 pound. This is 1 pound of nopales that I cooked. I weighed them. Now I'm going to use the juice from this jalapeno pepper. Put it in there. See, that's. Now, if you're not on a low-cal if you're not on a low-cal diet, you could put a little bit of oil in there to make it stick better. But I usually don't add any. It tastes just fine. And I'll tell you another thing too. It's best to make it 24 hours in advance, because then all the different flavors are absorbed into one another. Let me add some salt here. Hold on. Stay right there. I'll get some more salt. I'm going to add some salt. My family likes a lot of salt. And I did add some salt to the water when I was cooking the nopales too. Some pepper. Now, like I said, if you can't wait, you can eat it just like that. But if you want it to really be good, put it in the refrigerator and chill it for, overnight. And I think you'll be happy with that. So, okay, my husband just suggested if you want, you could actually squeeze lemon or lime. It all depends on your taste. Lemon and lime would be good. I just like it. This is actually not my recipe. This is I don't know if my mother-in-law made it up, but the first time I ever tasted it is my mother-in-law made it. So I'm going to give her credit for this recipe. It's delicious. So that's my recipe for today. Bye.